Welcome to MarcusG.TV. I'm Chef Marcus Guiliano. I'm the chef on a mission. Today's mission is organic. What are organic consumers actually eating? Pulled up an article from The Guardian. This is based on UK information, a study from the UK. Organic consumers, what are you eating? So there's a lot of reasons to eat organic. Some people eat organic for health reasons, and they're strict and they're vegetarians or vegans. Some people eat organic because it's a fashionable statement, and yeah, they're sort of concerned about the chemicals and this and that, and they know their food is better. They don't go out of their way to get organic, but they'll go shopping and buy organic stuff at Whole Foods, and they'll, so they're involved in the whole fashion of organic. So there's several different avenues that people eat organic for. So it's very important to be able to sort of identify why you're eating organic, sort of being like a vegetarian or a vegan. What are you being a vegetarian or a vegan for? Are you for animal rights? Are you for health? Are you for global warming or environmental issues? So there's certain different avenues that you can sort of say, well, I eat organic because of this. Now, based upon this study out of the UK, most people are eating organic just to say, hey, I'm eating organic. And organic is important, but there is a small little health twist to it. So consumers of organic food are avoiding processed red meats in more favor of fish and poultry, according to data in the UK from 2015. They move away from products such as sausages and bacon, and may be because high-end consumers are heeding growing warnings about the impact on health that was reinforced with an assessment by the World Health Organization in October of 2015. That placed cured meats, processed meats, in the same category as asbestos, alcohol, arsenic, tobacco, as major causes of cancer. Sales of organic sausages and bacon were down almost 15% last year, sales of red meat falling by 8.1. So, major difference here. 8% down of red meat and almost 15% down on cured meats. That's double. That's a double loss in sales for cured meats. So people, now I know a lot of people that don't eat organic that understand that cured meats are dangerous. There's health implications, that there's funky ingredients in them. When you can walk into a store and see the summer sausage, whatever it is, sitting out at room temperature for the month, something's wrong. When you can see how these things are preserved, something's wrong. Our body's not designed to eat a lot of these chemicals, preservatives, nitrates, these different salts that go into these curing mixtures. It's a disaster a lot of times what goes in. And I know some people are going to say, well, prosciutto is not made with nitrates and it's natural and this and that. And sure, there's certain processed meats are much more natural than others as far as the curing, the processing stage. But we're talking about the overall market, and the overall market is basically pumped with chemicals, fillers, nitrates. It is one of the most dangerous food products out there. If you look and do some research for yourself, you will find that. And the World Health Organization in October says, stay away from these. So organic consumers, I think on all levels, are understanding that health is important to a certain degree. And even the fashion organic consumers, I like to call them, people that will go into Whole Foods, that are just buying because they have the expendable income and buying the organic stuff, are even aware of the detriment of that. Now, these are UK numbers, and with the rise of the paleo diet, the caveman diet, which are just versions of the Atkins diet, these high protein diets, these ketosis diets, you would think that bacon or organic sausages and bacon would not be down 15%, because this is a massive craze right now. And it's funny to watch this cycle of this high protein diet, this low carb or no carb diet cycle over the years, because it's really the same diet that Atkins had documented, and really it wasn't even his original diet. He admits that he saw somebody else's research from the 1960s who was on a low carbohydrate diet, some doctor or somebody who had done some research on it. So he admits that he just basically in the 70s just took this person's work and just sort of put his twist on it. And when you look at, whether it's Mark Sisson, whether it's any of these guys doing the paleo diet, they're all, and I know that when you're doing the paleo diet and the caveman diet, they don't allow processed meats. I don't think I've seen any of the books that have actually said, hey, processed meats are on the list. They all understand, even they understand the detrimental damage of processed meats. So when these reports come out from the World Health Organization, these guys are the first ones to say, hey, there's a difference between fresh meat and processed and cured and whatever kind of meat, the nitrate meat. There's a total difference. You'll see them make statements like that all the time because they even understand that. And these guys are pro protein, pro beef, pro pork, pro animal protein, and they even understand that, hey, there could be some serious implications. Besides, caveman at a certain point didn't have a way of preserving. We eventually, throughout the cycle of our evolution, figured out, hey, we can actually take some salt, we can take some sugar, we can take some things and preserve meats and dry them and remove the moisture content out of the meats to reduce the bacterial count so we can actually save it for later and eat it for later. So we did actually figure that out along the way somewhere. But in a true sense of the Paleolithic era, there was no preserving. There was nothing like that. You had to get your meat when it was super fresh, which is why meat was not on the menu that much. Fruits, carbohydrates, starches, and bugs were a very large predominant part of a Paleolithic era menu. Unlike certain people thinking, well, caveman, I'm tough, I'm rough, I'm going to go out with a spear and I'm going to kill my own meat. Those were too far and in between. So, organic consumers, they are avoiding processed red meats. They are avoiding the bacon, avoiding the sausages. That is very, very good news to hear. If you want to continue your health journey, I would suggest looking into books like Dr. Furman, Neil Barnard, even Pritikin. Gary Null has some fantastic books. Dr. Clapper, Dr. Greger. These are all doctors. These are all doctors that are making a difference through a vegetarian or a vegan diet, through a plant-based. Let's call it plant-based. These are doctors that are making a massive difference with their patients in clinical studies, in their practices, with a plant-based diet. So, organic and plant-based. Look up Gabriel Cousins too. He's got some great stuff out there as well. So there's a ton. Even Robert Young, the pH Miracle Guide. There's a lot of people out there doing remarkable things with a plant-based diet. So you don't need the red meat to be healthy. So if you are really, really concerned about really refining and tweaking your diet, I would suggest looking into any of those books, any of those doctors that are out there. I'm Chef Marcus Guiliano. Thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please hit like, subscribe to my channel, and definitely pass it on.